What's up, Haunters? How's it going? And welcome to this week's weekly upload, which I'm really excited to make this video because today we're going to be checking out some of the new Lowe's animatronic leaks for 2024. There's about 10 animatronics leaked last week, and all these animatronics, I've got to say, look awesome. I'm so excited to see more videos of the Lowe's light up for 2024, and also be curious to see if Lowe's Canada, or also known as Rona Plus, brings in any of these props for 2024 to Canada, because I know sometimes they'll bring in one or two themes, but it's not too common. So anyways, let's check out these new animatronics and everything we know of up until this point. Alright, and to start off the video, I want to talk about one of my favorite props that got leaked. This one right here is the 12-foot bone collector. Yes, a new 12-foot animatronic for 2024. And this one, I've got to say, he might be one of my favorite 12-foot animatronics we've gotten. Like, just looking at him right here, you can see just how cool this guy looks. I love the design of the face and everything. It looks cool with his, like, glowing eyes, and just the overall look of it with the hat and everything looks nice. Also love how he's holding the big shovel and everything, and the bag which has like a skeleton breaking out of it. Overall, it's a really cool concept, and it's going to be interesting to see this guy as a 12-foot animatronic. I know typically for 12-foot animatronics, they're like all these creatures like reapers or like pumpkin men or skeletons, but I don't think we've ever really gotten a 12-foot animatronic that's like a human. Besides, I think At Home got that like scientist guy, but it does look like he has some movement too. It looks like he has head and mouth movement, which is cool. So he'll move his head around probably like side to side and have that mouth movement, which is awesome. But this guy looks cool, and currently he's going to retail for $400, but I think these prices aren't certain yet. They might be, but right now it says go retail for $400, which wouldn't be too bad of a deal. Alright, now moving on to the next one. We've got a prop of a new series they're doing this year of these like ocean themed props, which is really interesting because I don't think we've ever really gotten too many props like that. But the first one right here is the Sea Ship Captain Pirate Ship Shipmaster animatronic, and this guy, he's a cool one. I love the overall look of him, like the concept, how he has the big steering wheel and everything right there, and the look of the animatronic overall looks great. Like that face right there has the glowing eyes and that beard, which is creepy, and of course like the fisher hat up there. Then the overall body, it looks like just pretty plain but cool, like how he has his hands on the steering wheel right there, which is awesome. And overall, this guy, he looks like a pretty sick prop. And of course, he will be like moving the steering wheel and everything, which will be cool. This guy would be definitely a cool prop to have if you have like a sea theme in a way. You could have like a little pirate ship and have this guy steering and everything. It'd be super cool. So yeah, overall, this sea captain guy, he's another cool prop and one that I'm really excited to see a demo of. Alright, now moving on to the next one. Keeping on with the theme of sea-themed animatronics, we've of course got the Deep Sea Diver Fisherman, which is an awesome one. This guy right here just looks so cool. I love the look of it. It's like this skeleton head here inside of the like submarine underwater mask thing, whatever that's called. And we've got his whole body right here, which is in this like water suit or whatever when they go in the water, which looks awesome. Has this like greenish color to it and looks like it has seaweed all around it, which is really awesome like that. And of course, he also has a spear right here, which has seaweed all over, which looks really creepy, I've got to say. His arms do appear to be completely posable, so that spear he has, you can have it positioned kind of like whatever way you want, which is really cool, and that's so awesome to see. But yeah, overall, this guy looks insane. He's got to be one of my favorite props. For retail currently, it says $350, which would seem a bit expensive for this guy, I'd say. But yeah, this guy looks like an awesome prop. And now, keeping on with the sea trend, we've got another one, of course. This right here is the Deep Sea Siren Witch animatronic, which is another cool one. It seems like every year we get so many witch animatronics, and there's never anything too special about them. This one, I've got to say, like, it does look cool, but there's nothing too crazy that stands out to me. Like, the face design there looks pretty good. Just seems like a standard witch, though, as, like, the gray hair and everything. She's also holding this stick right here, which is kind of cool. And overall, nothing too crazy stands out to me. But something cool about this prop is that's actually going to be with servo motors, meaning it'll have some very, very cool animation which is going to be awesome to see. I currently know it's going to retail for $350. But yeah, this witch, nothing too crazy about it, but it will be cool. And moving on to the next prop, we're not going to talk about a C1 because next we've got the new Wednesday Addams animatronic, which this was probably my least favorite animatronic of the season. Now, I did watch the first season of the show, and I definitely did enjoy it. It wasn't too bad of a show. But for me personally, Wednesday Addams isn't an animatronic I would want to buy. I do understand why they made it, because it's a popular show, and this animatronic will probably sell like crazy once it hits the shelves. But looking at this prop right here, it definitely looks like how it does in the show, which is cool. It does seem to look pretty realistic, which is nice. And we do know it's going to be 5 foot tall, so not too big of a prop, still pretty decent size. And we do know that's going to be priced at $250, which seems pretty typical for a licensed animatronic like this, so not too bad price. So overall, it's a prop that I know definitely a lot of people are going to want to buy. Me personally, it's not one I'm really a big fan of, but it's still definitely a cool one. And next up, we've got another Addams Family animatronic. Right here, we've got the Cousin It life-size animatronic, which this guy looks crazy. Now, basically, this prop right here is just like from the movie. It's this guy right here, which is just made up of all this hair, and of course, he has the hat on and the glasses right there. This prop looks pretty crazy. Definitely reminds me of the movie a bit. But also, I'm really curious to see this animatronic and how it actually is, because it's just basically all hair, which is kind of crazy of an animatronic. So that'll be interesting to see that. But overall, this guy, he definitely looks like another interesting one, and definitely another cool license prop. He will be 4 feet tall and will retail for $200, so not too bad. So overall, cool prop, and can't wait to see it. Alright, and next up, another prop from the Addams family. We've got the Foggin Joseph Crackstone life-size animatronic, which this looks like an overall really cool prop. The look of it is pretty cool. I like the face design they chose for it. Looks nice. And how the fog's like coming out of his mouth. That's a really cool detail, which I love. Outfit and everything in this guy, from like the hat to the clothing, everything all looks really well done too. And of course, he's got the stick right there with the glowing thing on the end. So overall, this guy looks like a pretty sick animatronic. We do know that he will be 7.5 feet tall, which isn't too bad of a height. And he will retail for $450. So one of the more expensive animatronics that we have looked at today. But he does look like a cool one, and another cool one that I can't wait to see a demo video of. And now moving on, we've got another witch animatronic and another sea animatronic. Right here is the Seaweed Deep Sea witch animatronic, which once again, I do gotta say, it's nothing too crazy of a prop. Like, it just seems like any typical witch animatronic, but with that sea theme to it. Like, the face and everything looks nice, just pretty standard, with the white hair and everything. I do like the robe on it, how it looks like it's like seaweed or whatever, or like she's from the sea, which is kind of cool. Her stick right there with the orb on top also looks nice. So, overall, this one, again, it's nothing too crazy of an animatronic for me. Doesn't seem like there's anything too special, but it just seems like a pretty standard witch animatronic. But I do like the look of it and everything. And we do know that this one will be $180, so it's one of the cheapest props that we're looking at today. So overall, this one does look interesting, but for me, there's nothing too special about it. And now to finish off the video, we've got 3 final animatronics, which are all part of the Lowe's animatronic band theme. If you remember last year, we got 2 different animatronics. We got the drummer and the singer/guitarist guy. This year, they're continuing on with that trend of these animatronics. And they've brought 3 more this year that you can buy to add to your collection, or just make a new band out of the 3 they're selling this year, which is cool. But of course, all 3 of these guys have the similar feature where they're all Bluetooth connected, so you can make them play just any song you want, which is a really cool feature. It'd be cool if more animatronics had Bluetooth in a way, so you could kind of make them have customized audio or whatever. But it is cool that these guys have that. And I do want to think that they're all syncable, so you can have them all synced up together so I can play the same stuff together, which would be cool. But first of all here, we've got the keyboard player animatronic, which is cool. So now they're adding this keyboardist to the band, which is cool. And this one, I love the look they went for. Again, it's a Reaper animatronic. and it looks awesome. I like how they added the hair on there, like the red and black, just like hanging off. That's a really cool detail. Definitely gives it that like rocker aesthetic, I want to say. And overall, there's nothing too crazy about the skeleton. Just has the skeleton hands right there that play in the keyboard. The rest of it is just like this black robe. But the keyboard itself looks pretty spooky. I like the design they chose for it. It looks really cool. And also like how it looks like there is spiderweb hung all over this thing, which is really, really awesome. So overall, this one, another cool prop, and another one that I can't wait to see videos of. And next up, we've got the guitar player in the band. This guy, of course, another Reaper, and this guy looks awesome. So just looking at him right here, we can see that he is holding this really cool guitar here, which I like the design of. It looks like it's supposed to be a dragon wing right there, which is really cool. I'm curious what animation he will have, if he's just going to be like strumming the guitar, or if he's actually going to be moving the hand that he has on the actual neck of the guitar. I really hope he does have motion in both the hands and make it more realistic, but whatever he has, this guy looks cool. Another great addition to add to your skeleton band. And now lastly, the last animatronic we'll be taking a look at today is the animatronic band member Siren animatronic, which this one is another cool one. This prop right here really is just a Siren animatronic. It doesn't have any instruments like all the other band props we've gotten in the series, but I do really love the look of this prop. I like how it has the one hand up with that symbol and everything. It's cool. Also like how it's holding the microphone and looks like it's seen into it, open as a moving mouth and everything. And I like the red details they add to it, just like the red creepy cloth hanging off this prop. That's really cool detail, like when they add that like extra pop of color to a prop. That's really awesome. Also has like the gray hair hanging down there, which is awesome. And at the bottom, it's also standing on this little RIP tombstone thing, which is really cool, like that little detail of it. But overall, this animatronic too looks like another great addition to their band collection. And it would be crazy to see someone with all 5 of the band props so far just all playing together. Hopefully someone does that, because that would be awesome to see. And of course, that is all of their 2024 animatronics. I may have missed a few. I think I got all of them. And there might be even more that are coming out in the next few days or weeks. So I'll definitely do any updates if I find more stuff. But anyways, that is our first look at all these new props for 2024, which this year looks incredible. And I can't wait to see if some of these props will come to Canada. Because I know in the past they brought in a couple of different animatronics from the US lineup to Canada, like a few years ago with the 12-foot mummy and everything. So I do hope they do something like that with like one of these props. But whatever they do, this year's lineup looks awesome and it was cool to check out. But anyways, that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, because I have a bunch of videos coming out. Every Wednesday, of course, is my prototype series, which there are 5 episodes of it left. So stay tuned for that. And of course, every Saturday, like today, I have a weekly upload of just random stuff of like what happened in the past week in the Halloween community, like this week in the Lowe's leak, or just whatever I want to post, like a ranking or unboxing or something, just anything. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.